Hello, this video is on the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, also known as SNAP, in Connecticut. This is a disclaimer. We are not professionals and the information we provide is done to the best of our ability from this website. So what is SNAP? It is formerly known as food stamps, and it helps eligible individuals and families afford the cost of healthy, nutritious food at supermarkets, grocery stores, and farmers markets. So SNAP benefits are deposited monthly to an electronic benefit transfer or EBT account. And so account holders are given a plastic EBT card that can be swiped like a regular credit or debit card. So these are some COVID-19 related notes. The Family's First Coronavirus Response Act of 2020 will give extra food benefits to approximately 120,000 households not currently receiving the maximum benefits allowed for their household size. So by the time this video is out, this means that these benefits have already been distributed. So this means that all households in SNAP will receive the maximum food benefit allowed for their household size, even if they are not usually eligible for the maximum benefit. Also, an emergency order given by President Biden, this act will provide a minimum of $95 in extra food aid to enrolled families and individuals on April 27th and 28th. And again, that was of the year 2021, so this has already occurred and been distributed. So the Department of Social Services announced that 220,000 children enrolled in school meals program will receive additional SNAP benefits in April through the pandemic EBT program. Again, this has already occurred. Eligibility. So you can check your eligibility for SNAP based on income as well as other benefits using this screening tool with the link shown. It can also be translated into Spanish using a drop-down bar at the top of the page. Other factors include being a U.S. citizen or a qualified immigrant whose documents allow them to remain in this country permanently. You must also be within certain income limits, which I will show in the next slide, and there are no asset limits except for households whose gross income is more than 185% of the federal poverty level. And so these assets include cash, saving accounts, stocks, and bonds, and that cannot be more than $3,500. And so this is the income limit. So if you have a household of one, your gross income limit would be $1,968, so you could not have higher than this. If your household is bigger than 5, please call this number to learn more about your specific income limits. There are some drawbacks to SNAP. For example, not everyone you live with will be considered to be a member of your household. For example, if you are a landlord and you are renting a room to someone, those people, the tenants, do not count as household members. If you have any children under 22 years of age do count as household members. Children over 22 years of age do count if they do not buy or make their own food. And so that difference is very important. The elderly and disabled, they do count as household members if you buy or make food for them, or you buy and make food together. If it is completely separate, they make them for themselves, they buy it for themselves, then they do not count as household members. So where can you apply for SNAP? There are two methods. You can apply by mail, and so those two links are shown below in English and Spanish are documents that you would need to print out and mail to the address shown below. And just a note, you should fill out the sections that has an exclamation point next to it, or an image of an apple next to it. The other way you can apply is online, and so those two links in English and Spanish will take you to the online application where you can just submit. So what do you need to apply for SNAP? One, you need to prove your identity. So this could be through a birth certificate or a resident card. You could also need to prove your income. So you would need to bring your pay stubs or your taxes, any award letters. You also need to prove any expenses you may need to pay. So if this is, medical expenses, child support costs, your property bill, your rent bill, your utility, your lease, anything that you need to pay regularly, you would need to show the worker. You also need to show your assets if applicable. So these are bank statements, car registrations, any stocks or bonds you may have, or any life insurance policies. And if you're a student, you would just need to show, a signed school verification letter or a report card that is less than 30 days old. Please note that you must send documents for each individual listed in the application. So if you're sending for yourself, your spouse, and 2 children, you would need all of their birth certificates, all of their possible incomes, all the costs, all the food, everything. So next steps, once you apply, an eligibility worker will interview you to continue the application process. Next, you will need to send in the documents if you had not already done so with the application or if they ask you to. 3, if granted, an EBT card and instructions will be sent in the mail. And then lastly, all you need to do is set up your secret PIN and start using the card. So what now? Benefits are sent out between the 1st and 3rd of every month. And you need to use SNAP to buy groceries, snacks, and seeds or plants that will produce food. Do not use SNAP to buy alcohol, tobacco, products, vitamins, live animals, prepared foods, or any non-food household items. This can get very confusing at a grocery store. For example, you could be shopping for fruits, but you decide you need some toiletries. Those toiletries will not be charged on the card automatically. Lastly, download the app Fresh EBT to see nearby stores and farmers markets that take SNAP. Here are some alternative resources. If you do not get accepted into SNAP, you have 90 days from the date of the decision to request an appeal. You can call the Administrative Hearing Unit at 860-424-5760. You can also apply for other programs you may be eligible for. Click the links below to learn more, and it's available in English and Spanish. Thank you for watching our videos. For more resources and videos, please go to our website. If you need to contact us, our email and phone number is listed on the screen. Thank you.